only on 28 harvesters, so he really needs to start churning out SCVs. He needs to start pumping SCVs out of that new command center and get caught up in this harvester count. I mean, his income is half of that of Grooves, and it looks like Grooves is just going to say, you know what, I'm in a lead here, and I am just going to take advantage of it. So we've got more Vikings on the way. Do we have any kind of teching up going on? We do not have any upgrades coming out of the engineering bay. We do have double tanks coming out though, so just going to go ahead and keep pushing his advantage here with the tank play. And yeah, really Scubaste, okay, here we go. So I was about to say, Scubaste really not getting off of this bio ball. I mean, what he's doing now is he's just mass producing Vikings and Banshees. Now that is a good strategy against the tanks, but I feel like he's already at a disadvantage in the air superiority. I mean, Grooves got that early air out fast, and he took advantage of it. So he's got 9 Vikings and 2 Banshees of his own versus 4 Banshees and 3 Vikings. So air superiority definitely going to Grooves, as well as ground superiority. I mean, he's only got 9 Marines to 48, but he's got 14 siege tanks, which if he gets those sieged up just right and gets them in the right placement, can really do a lot of damage to Scubaste. He looks like he's going to go ahead and secure this gold down here. He looks like he just wants to expand like a fool right now. So these 4 Banshees, oh, and there's actually a Grooves Banshee right there, made it out with 8 hit points. I guess he just barely made it out with 1 kill. But the 3 Banshees for Scubaste right there, as well as 2 more in the main. But I feel like he's not going to be able to do much against 8 Vikings, a 9th Viking right there. Now 10 Vikings, 1 more in the main. A Raven is going down. Very smart play by Grooves, getting that Raven out to spot the cloaked Banshees. Going to be able to clean those guys up real quick, and even potentially throw some defense down for the Vikings. Throwing that point defense drone definitely will soak up a lot of damage from those Vikings as they shoot slow, and the point defense drone will just suck all that damage up. It takes up 10 energy, so I mean that you can hold off 5 Vikings for 1 volley there. So sorry, I almost thought I was going to sneeze there for a second. Oh, and I ended up doing it. Yep. So we're going to see an air exchange here. Now I believe that Scubaste does have the Banshee advantage. Grooves only has 1 Banshee, but he is half that of the Viking advantage from Grooves. So as far as air superiority, you got to give that to Grooves, and looks like Scubaste is going to go ahead and move out now. We do have a battle cruiser on the way. Yes, you heard me correctly. We do have a battle cruiser. Fusion core is down, and the battle cruiser is almost operational. Here he comes. Battle cruiser is now operational. Yes, there is a battle cruiser on the field, just pushing his air superiority even more. So I feel at this point Grooves is almost playing with his food here. I mean, he knows he has the army advantage. He knows he's got superiority. He knows at this point all he needs to do is just not get messed up in placement, which it looks like he doesn't even have to worry about that. These Marines and Marauders are just going to get cleaned up by this siege tank line. And these Banshees, while they do snipe a command center, just look at that, cleaned up the entire ground force there, and these Vikings are just going to go to town on these Banshees. I don't know if Vikings are there the exact same speed, so not going to be able to catch up to these Banshees. He does need to turn these 4 Vikings back around. Does have so he lost 1 command center there, but you know what, it's no big deal. He's got 4 expansions to Scubaste's 2, so, and his main is pretty much mined out with oversaturation on 2 mineral patches. So he needs to really, so where Scubaste messed up in this one is he really needed to get better saturation on his minerals. There he goes, finally transitioning those SCVs down there about, I'd say about 10 minutes late, while the transferring SCVs for Grooves go to his 4th base. So definitely a little late on the transition there. We do have Terran vehicle plating level 1 being researched, so these tanks are now going to be that much more difficult. 2 battle cruisers on the field. I mean, this is, whenever battle cruisers get thrown in, it's just, I mean, you're adding insult to injury almost. Grooves has completely taken the bottom half of the map, so, and with the siege tank placement, I mean, you really can't break this with, he's really just sitting back. You really can't break this almost. He's getting a lot of Banshees up. He's going to try and probably snipe as many of those siege tanks as he can. That's really all he can do at this moment. But the Viking numbers, oh my gosh, the Viking numbers are just ridiculous for Grooves right now. He is currently maxed out. No more Marines, just 22 Vikings, 11 siege tanks, and 3 battle cruisers. That's how he does it. He does it with Vikings, siege tanks, and battle cruisers against 33 Marines, 7 Vikings, and 10 Banshees, as well as 2 Marauders in the mix. So we will see how this goes. Terran ship weapons level 1. That's going to make these battle cruisers just that much more unstoppable. So really this, and it looks like Grooves is expanding to every expansion on the map. Just kind of adding almost insult to injury here. Just basically playing with Scubaste at this point. So these 3 battle cruisers, are they going to get caught out of position? Oh, they're battle cruisers. They don't get caught out of position. They've got 550 hit points and 3 armor. They don't get caught out of position. These Marines are going to basically be doing no damage, especially with 5 siege tanks there, just to clean up whatever comes its way. So really at this point, I mean, this is just a terrifying army, and you got to give air. You can't get much more air superior than that out of Grooves. I feel like if he just turned around and engaged this, he would be able to take that no problem. He says, I don't even need the siege tanks. I don't know what Scubaste hopes to accomplish here. These Marines are pretty much all in the yellow or red, and he is, however, cleaning up some supply, or some of the supply depots. I feel like if Grooves would just turn around and engage us, he would be able to clean this up really easily, as those Marines have almost no hit points. And there he goes. 1 battle cruiser does go down, but oh, he does get this. He does get the cloak off on the Banshees, but I believe Grooves has enough scans here to be able to take that out. Oh, and a miss kind of. I feel like it was a mismove by Scubaste there, and he does in fact clean those up. A couple more Marines trying to come in there, but they're going to just get melted away by the battle cruisers. And siege tank with 1 hit point left. The hero siege tank. So there's the GG by Scubaste. That was just, I mean, Grooves pretty much had the advantage the entire time with these siege tanks. Really getting them in a lockdown spot and just able to control his half of the map the entire match. So, I mean, look at that. He's got 12,000 minerals in his bank right now. 12,000. He could re-macro up an army in no time, and that is exactly what he's doing. He's got 3 battle cruisers on the way. Where are these other starports? Here are the other 2 starports. I mean, he was about to have a full supply of starports there. So, there we go. Now it is tied up 2-2 between Southern Miss and UAH. We will be going into the ace match, where so these schedules were set before the match happened. So before the matches happened. So the ace match, you get to pick your best player against the other team's best player. So we'll be seeing the ace match in the first round of the CSL between Southern Miss and UAH, and we'll be going straight into it. This is SC Southern Style signing out.